What's up, turds? That's what I call my little doggies. Today's a fun video. I'm going to tell you guys how to talk on camera like an expert. Whoop-de-doo! Yeah, so I realized to a lot of people that talking on camera can be a pretty hard thing. And to me, the camera is just like my best friend. Like, I'll talk to the camera 24/7. Like, it just feels good. It feels good to talk to the camera. It feels like an outlet. So I'm just grateful to talk to the camera. Sometimes I don't have things to say to the camera, so I just like want to turn it on and talk to it, but I don't know what to say. And this is one of those times right now where I don't actually have that much to say until it just hit me. You know, some people don't know how to talk on camera. And yeah, I can help you guys out with that. How to talk on camera. Step 1. You just do it. You know, I'm not sure what your feelings could be, because I love doing it, but if you're feeling like maybe you're a phony, or if you feel embarrassed of yourself, or whatever it is, don't feel those feelings. Simple as that. And then you just say words. I mean, you have the control, you have the power to edit everything. Or if you're not editing everything, then you yourself can be like, you can just rely on the fact that nobody wants to watch a boring video. So your words are going to get cut very short. You might not even get every word that you say might not even be included in the final cut. It's all goes through an editing process. Even through yourself, it's an editing process. So even if I sit here and I don't talk for 30 seconds and I stare off into the distance going, nah, like I could still just cut it out, wait till I have my new thoughts, and then keep going. Now, if I was like on a live TV show, I'd probably be a little bit nervous. Definitely, I'd probably be super nervous, honestly, because that'd be like my biggest dreams in the world coming true. So, this video is not for those people who are on live television all the time. If you're on live television all the time, you are probably far ahead of me in that stratosphere. But you know, we take things one day at a time. And if you're just a beginning YouTuber, you're trying to get yourself to start talking on camera and you feel like a phony, or you feel embarrassed or whatever, feel camera shy, yeah. Maybe you're not cut out for this. You know, I think the passion to make shit or make stuff should over carry your fear for camera shyness. So if you want to make your videos, you better start making them. You know what I mean? You better make your video. So don't let being camera shy in front of nobody affect that. That's maybe just go get a job or something. Yeah, I don't know. I've been doing it for a long time. I do get camera shy when I'm like in public, or when I'm like sometimes just like recording with a bunch of other people. And really the biggest feeling I have about that is always just like, I don't want to deal with somebody who doesn't want to be on camera. Like, I'm totally fine with being on camera and doing all this sort of thing, but I don't want to just like be recording somebody that doesn't want to be on camera and then have confrontation about it. And it's always uncomfortable for me when I feel somebody else's uncomfort with the camera. So like, I'm just like, boop, and here I am like holding this camera on somebody, and I can just physically see them get camera shy and uncomfortable, and then I feel bad. I'm like, oh man, I'm sorry, dude, I don't want to hold the camera on you. So then like, I'll be consciously just like holding the camera on myself more and not talking and not putting them on. But also that's like, I'm also like feeling their anxiety, and it kind of puts a cloud over what we're trying to create, which sucks about not living in LA. Like if you were to live in LA, you know what I mean, or you surround yourself with a bunch of influencers, you know what I mean, I feel like people out there, they're a lot more used to having cameras around, and honestly, they're a little bit more of like camera magnets. So like, they want to get in the shot, they want to get in the frame, they always want to have something to say, which might maybe be annoying, you know what I mean, because everybody wants to be the center of attention, everybody wants to be a superstar, you know what I mean. But in general, you know, being influencer and wanting to like create content with other people and whatnot, it is a bit tricky trying to navigate. What would you call that? It is tricky just trying to navigate in general when people around you don't really necessarily want to be on film and are super camera shy. People who don't film, they judge you, but that's just kind of something you just forget about. You know what I mean? You just don't think about that sort of thing. You just kind of do it. You just kind of do what you want to do, and you have a dream and you have a vision. If you're passionate about it, you just do it. You know, if you don't want to go work, if you don't want to go get a job at a pizza place or go work blue collar or whatever, you know what I mean? If you want to take your life into your own control, you're just going to do that. And you can, you know, you can cry about it, things all you want, I guess. You either are going to make it happen or you're not going to make it happen. You know, you're either going to be successful or you're going to be average. You just either are or you aren't. And it kind of comes down to the same thing if, if you are camera shy or not. You know what I mean? Everyone's going to have feelings of discomfort. You know what I mean? Everybody is going to be uncomfortable with things. Like I don't think there's anybody that is any more scared of something than somebody else, really. Like I feel fucking, or I feel scared of, like, I don't know, let's just say there's, like, for example, there's an alligator lizard in one of my videos that I was going to catch, right? And I was pretty scared to catch it. I didn't want to catch it. I was like, man, this is scary. But I was just like, I'm going to catch it. And I caught it. You know what I mean? And it's just like, I was scared of it, but I just did it. And some people are terrified of reptiles, right? I mean, maybe they have more phobias than other people, but it's not like when I looked at that alligator lizard, I was thinking to myself, that's not scary at all. I was like, man, you know, that thing could totally bite me. And it's not that big, but you know, I don't want to get bit by nothing, you know what I mean? I don't want to get bit by nothing. You know, you can spend time with things to get more comfortable doing them. But if you're not comfortable doing something for the very first time, you know what I mean? If you're going to go be a stand-up comedian, if you're going to get on stage for the first time, if you're going to sing a song in front of people, you know what I mean? If you're gonna do anything for the first time, you're most likely gonna be nervous about it, and you gotta just conquer your fears. And that's just kind of what it is. Something for me, I've always been scared of is heights, but I've came a long way since then with that. You know, I went from being a little kid and I was too scared to get on roller coasters, and then one day when I went to Six Flags for the very first time. I was in a Music Mania thing, which is like a little, like when you put on plays, the group of kids that put on plays, that's what that was called in my school, Music Mania. And I was one of the kids that was putting on plays, and we went to the competition in Six Flags, and that was my very first time going to Six Flags. And I remember all the girls were going on Medusa and blah blah blah, and that was like quite a while ago, so they still had Roar at that time. And then all of a sudden one of the girls convinced me to get on Roar with them, and I didn't know that there was like a giant drop on Roar. Like I didn't realize there was a giant drop on Roar. I don't know, I just didn't see it when I was walking around the park. It's kind of like just something you walk past right in the very beginning, and then if you miss it, then you just miss it, you know what I mean? And then you come around the backside, you're not really paying attention. Yeah, and I got on, and the next thing you know, I'm up on this big giant drop, and that was my first time, you know, facing a fear like that. And it was scary all the way up until it was like super fun. And now, the most recent time I went to Six Flags, I rode Superman, and I sat in the very front seat. You know what I mean? I've ridden Wonder Woman, and I've ridden a bunch of the scary ones. There's some of the ones that I don't ever want to mess with. Like I don't want to ever mess with the chain one that spins you on chains in a circle. I don't like that one. I'm not going to do that. That's just dumb to me. It's not even fun. I would just be white knuckling it the whole time, sweating. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't be like, wow, look at the view. I would just be like, this is terrifying. So there's no point for me doing that. I'm just not going to do it. But still, regardless, every time I get scared and I just do it, and it's always good. I did not like Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman was also pretty just scary for no reason. It was just like, yeah, that was kind of scary for no reason. You're just like, whoa, this is really, yeah, I don't know. I did not like it that much, but I did it. I think I've done it probably 3 times. I like rides where you go like, woo, loop-de-loops and stuff. Like that, all that's cool. That's fun. You're like, whoa. That's fun for me. The point is, everybody feels fear and nerves and discomfort. It just depends on what you're truly passionate about. You know what I mean? And if you are passionate about trying to face your fears, then facing your fears is something that you're going to want to do. And if you want to make videos, you're going to make video. And you're going to figure it out. You just do it. Like, realistically, the best advice that I could give you for just like not being camera shy and talking on camera is to just stop thinking about it and just do it. Like there's not like a secret formula. You just talk, you just be yourself, and you just express your personality, and that is you, and that's what is unique, and that very thing right there is what would make you famous. Like if you blew up, you know what I mean? Your unique individual way that you are as a person is what's gonna make you blow up. So don't sit here and be like, oh man, I'm gonna watch this video and I'm gonna learn exactly how to talk on camera just like him, because you're not gonna talk on camera just like me ever, because I'm Nick and you're you. You feel me? So the best advice isn't do it just like I do it, just freaking do it. It's not like that crazy. You just freaking do it. It's like, woo! I could not edit this video, but it would just be slow and I would get bad views, but I could try and edit it to a minimum to where like all of my words that I'm saying, like I've been trying to talk very fast to where like I don't have to edit anything very much, so I could like just talk in long sentences like this, and you guys could just hear me talk for like a long time without like cuts in between. But that breath right there, I'd probably cut out. So yeah, just like that little pause. These little moments right here where I just stop to like think for a second, and that is stuff that I just cut out, and so I just stay bam, 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 bam. I want to stay on rhythm. I just want my videos to flow, and it makes it easier to listen to, and it makes it a lot more enjoyable, because I just did a video recently where I showed it on my TikTok it was a 30-minute video, and I just cut out all the blank spots of me talking, and it was literally 13 minutes by the time I was done editing it. And so I crammed 30 minutes of information into 13 seconds. I crammed 30 minutes of information into 13 minutes of information by just cutting out all the spots where I was like breathing and thinking and stalling and whatever. I didn't even cut out any words. I didn't even watch the video back really. I think I did watch the video back, but a lot of times I'll just like sit here and talk. Like this video, I won't even really watch it back. I'll just go and I'll see the little waves on the editor, and I'll just like cut all the blank spaces. I'll spend like 25 minutes. Click. I got my MacBook. Just click. Just chop. Once it's just one bar of words, then I'm just like, boom, good, export, boom. Put it on YouTube. Come up with a title. This one is how to talk on camera. How to stop being camera shy. I don't know. I'll ask ChatGPT maybe. But look at me, I got 100 subscribers right now. So subscribe to me, bro. I need freaking support. I'm broke, dog. I need my change in life to happen. Ugh. Hey, come here, Tanky. Come here, Tanky. Come say hi to the video. Come say hi to the video. Can you guys see Tanker? No, you can't. Come here. Come on. Come over here. Come here. Oh, there's a wedgie in the tank. Oh, what are you guys doing, you silly dogs? Can you see them? Oh, you silly puppies, and there's a wedge. There's a wedge in the tank. These are my good friends. Yeah. Wait, I hang out with the dogs. I don't know. I've been really tired to the past. Yeah, being an artist, being a content creator, you need inspiration, you need passion to create videos, and if I'm not having any of that, then it's just not in the cards. I just can't. There's nothing to create. You know what I mean? You turn on the camera and you just stare at it and you're like, there's no passion. But it's not that I'm not passionate about making videos. It's just like, I don't really have anything to say. I could just make like a bullshit video and that would be that, you know? He's looking at me like, what are you doing? Look at that. You see that? Look at that. Yeah, he's right where the light is, so it's probably giving you bad